person is really showing you that right now, in this moment, I'm
I don't
closed
wanna
off.
hear you.
There is no opportunity right now.
Yeah.
And if you continue down that path, and you're just gonna waste your time.
Yeah.
Right?
You gotta read the
You gotta
room.
disarm the person a little bit in order to be able to accomplish anything.
You know, and then of course there's that your response to that, right? So you see somebody closed off, you're having a conversation, you're trying to get through. Your response may be your propensity might be get pissed, right? I'm upset.
Yeah.
How dare? I'm trying to talk to you and you're not even listening inside your head. But of course it's coming out in your face and your tone and how do you pitch some words, and the other person's now they're really like if they can write their arms I don't want to talk to you. So one of the things I feel in your specialty and how you check yourself that you're not losing it.
Absolutely.
That you're not showing anger to the person who's already closed off.
Or even remove yourself from the situation.
Yeah, learn how to walk away.
Now might not be the
right
time.
moment, yeah.
Because, you think that it's all about you and what's going on with you, but if the person is closed off, it could be for many reasons.
Don't take it personal. I love the 4 agreements with Don Miguel.
Juan.
Oh my God, what's his last name?
Oh my God, I'm losing it too.
Oh Lord. But anyways, it's such a great book, The 4 Agreements, because it tells you, don't take it personal. That person comes with a whole list, like you mentioned earlier today in our Facebook Live. It's they come with a whole list of things that happen at home, and they're dragging it with them, and they're bringing it to you, and you're not sure what, and you're taking it personal. I have learned lately, I keep it real, lately, to when something happens, even when we're trying to connect with somebody, right? And I just want to take them out to lunch to thank them because they've sent us clients. Mm-hmm. Now the girl it's like running away like you as if I was going to charge her something, instead of I just want to take you to lunch and thank you for all the customers and she's being reluctant, and I was talking to Erica and I said to her, it has nothing to do with us. There's something going on there because no one turns lunch down. If someone's turning lunch down, there's more to the story. There has to be. But at another time, I would have interpreted that
as it was you.
Yeah, she doesn't like me. What's wrong?
It has nothing to do.
What's her problem?
Yeah.
I'm not important enough. That, right? I'll be talking about something, just general, and somebody will pop up in the group of girls. I'm usually hanging around with a whole bunch of friends, and someone in the group will say, "You saying that about me?" And I'm like, "What?" I didn't know it. I didn't know it had anything to do with you. I'm just talking. Yeah.
Right.
And so
it's their baggage, not yours.
Not yours. And learn how to. And then when they respond that way and they're upset, learn to detach. That took me a little while.
Yeah.
To say this is your own thing. I'm sorry you're feeling that way. And learning how to apologize for stuff that you're not even. It's a project.
It's a project.
The more I talk about it, it's a project.
You know what? I have to say though, it's interesting. I was on a call earlier today, and from the moment the person said hi to me, I knew something was wrong.
Wow, you're good.
But if you're listening, you can hear
Being present.
You
I think
have
Daniel Goleman says that.
Yeah, so you have to be present to the situation.
Come in. 100%.
But if I'm on the phone with someone, and a lot of people say to me, how do you coach people over the phone? Because you don't see their body movement or whatever. I do hear the tone. I hear that person is not the same person that I normally. I hear excitement when they're excited about something great that happened. I hear disappointment when it comes across that it didn't happen the way they wanted it to. I hear when they're not happy because something else is going on in their lives. And if I don't tune into what's going on, and I ramble and I just continue to have my conversation, I'm not going to be effective. I need to bring the elephant in the room to light so that we can get beyond it. In this particular situation, a friend of mine, her parent is ill, right? And it was hard. It was hard for her to be on the phone with me. it was difficult for her to just even have a conversation with me. And I know this is not the typical person. So if I just go about what my needs are and don't recognize what that individual is going through, I'm not doing her a disservice. I'm not doing her service. I'm doing her disservice, right? And I'm not doing myself a service either, right? Because anything that would have come out of that meeting was not going to be helpful. It was going to be ineffective, right? So recognizing that this person is hurting, that this person is in need, that this person has something else was really important. And then once you recognize it and you call attention to it and you say, you know what, how can I help?
You know, at the end of the day, we're people.
We are.
And caring about people first before anything, just a person. I don't know where we lost that, but somehow society overall, when I hear the news of our president promoting deportation in a very aggressive way, and I saw some stuff on social media, somebody was recording a woman with her stroller and her little 9-year-old, and she is pushing her stroller, and immigration comes and pushes it on the floor. And the boy is over the mom, saying, please leave my mom alone. The baby's crying. Like, to get to that extent, we forget that, yes, they broke the law, but these are people.
Yeah.
This is a mother with a baby and a 9-year-old. What can she have done? What did she do to deserve that abuse? You know, or now the promotion of police officers, be aggressive, hit them, do what you have to do to arrest whoever you have to do. And this has been promoted by our leader. It's scary. I don't know where we lost it. We lost
I don't know
to
where
treat people like people.
We lost humanity and compassion. And I have to say, you know, there is so much pain in this world. At the end of the day, regardless of the business that we're in, regardless of how we lead and where we lead, we are built as humans to connect with other people. We're not built to run over other people.
No.
We're built to connect. We're built to care. We're built, yes, there's some gain for one over the other. Yes, there is.
Temporarily, though.
Yeah, it's temporary, right?
It's temporary because really
Absolutely.
the leaders that care about people first, product second, they're the ones that are in business 200-300 years, right? They're the ones that are around a long time. The ones that take advantage of other people, they last for a while, but then at the end, the society, our system gets rid of them. Yeah. Because you can't last that long forever and be taking advantage, like the Bernie Madoff, who took advantage of so many families, right? So yeah, he lasted for many years, but the system itself took him out.
Right.
And unfortunately, their families got impacted as well. But that's reality. We're not made to step on other people. And that mentality was old school. Maybe if we want to believe that we are one time, I particularly don't think that was a monkey, but.
How's a gorilla, orangutan?
No, I just don't see it.
I was a bird. I was a butterfly. No, you know what? Businesses that look to service customers and look for ways of making people's lives better are the ones that succeed.
And it's such a great feeling.
I mean, honestly.
It's such a great feeling when you take care of someone, you know. I haven't sold insurance in a long time. I've been more leading and building relationship and networking and all that wonderful stuff, which is work, but it's a different type of work. It feels so good to be able to listen to someone, listening to her story, and then find a solution. And she kept shaking my hand, you know, thanking me. And I said, you know, anything you need. I know a lot of people. Maybe there's something, maybe I don't do it here, but I can call someone that may be able to help you with that. And it's such a good feeling. So we didn't make a lot of money. So what?
Right.
That feeling I feel today of building a relationship with a new person, you can't buy that.
Right.
There's no policy that can buy that. There's no, and I don't get it when people feel like they have to take advantage of someone else. You don't have to.
You don't. And here's the interesting thing. Take a look at Google, right? Take a look at Amazon. Take a look at Starbucks, right? Those people have built their business around how do I service someone's need?
Better and easier.
Right.
Smoother.
How do Amazon just announced the package, the thing, they go into your house and they deliver the package and what. So how do I take what people need and how do I make their lives better and more convenient? Because I know that it's a crazy society, because I know that their attention is limited, because I know that their time is limited and they're trying to cram everything in. Right?
Life.
Work, life, balance, whatever, right? Commuting, all of that stuff. Mm-hmm. So if you're a leader within an organization and you start with human first, right? And how do I best service these people? And coming from really a place of authentic servant leadership. And there's a book on servant leadership.
I love that style.
Right. So if I come from a genuine place of service, how do I serve differently? How do I serve my community differently? How do I serve my constituency differently? How do I serve just as a normal human differently? It's all built around connecting with the person that's in front of you, understanding what they're feeling and how they're feeling and why they might be feeling this. And if I can get to that, I can make one life better. I can make one situation better. If I can do one at a time, then I can do it in mass too,
absolutely.
Right? So I can have a vision for that as well. And if I can impact just one individual and make them different, and they pay that forward.
What a different society.
What a different society it would be.
And you've been telling communities that already practice that kind of, you can see it in, like when you go to places that they have that mindset of helping and giving and serving, whether it's to the local restaurant or the cafe, or you meet someone that, I met a wonderful woman who does mortgages. And she says, why don't you come? We have this thing called supper that we cook together and we learn how to eat cleaner and healthier and we chat and we just sit around the table. And I was introduced to that and I enjoyed it so much. It made me connect with her even more, So when I see her, it's just this warm feeling. I know she does mortgages, but it's not about mortgages. It's about her.
Yeah.
I like her.
Yeah.
She got me, my heart, because she thought of me.
Right.
As a business owner, sometimes no one really says, "Good job."
No, but you know what? But your friends remember.
But then your
friends remember what you do, right? And so what
So
people don't know,
good.
what people don't know is that when you first came, I think I was one of the first people you met, right?
You're the first.
When you first came to Princeton, I was one of the first people that you met, and
It's been 4 years.
I wasn't trying to connect you. I wasn't trying to get your business. I was genuinely trying to see who you are and how I can help. And here 4 years later, we're sitting here having a conversation on intelligence, and I've roped you into quite a few things, and you've roped me into quite a few things, and it's just kind of how that's evolved. But you know what? We would have never connected if I had come with an agenda.
Absolutely, because that you feel it.
You feel it,
you
right?
Feel it, yeah.
And I still remember that day. You were like, I'm on my way from Newark, and I don't know, I'm here already late, I'll be here, and whatever, and you were 15 minutes late, and you were like, I didn't think you would still be here, and what have you, right? But
that's me
really, running. That's you running. But at the end of the day, what we did that day was connect as humans.
As human beings.
And it had nothing to do with Esther and her business, right?
No.
It had nothing to do with that. We didn't even talk about that, right? We talked about why you're here, what brought you to Princeton, what are your goals, where do you want to go, all of that stuff, right? And we connected as humans. And that to me is a much greater impact than anything you could ever have.
And if that's not emotional intelligence, what is?
What is? Absolutely.
Thank you so
Absolutely.
much, Jeanette. This
Thank
was
you.
really good.
I'm